Gabriela. I'm a student in digital arts at the University of Guanajuato. I am currently working on the project Pictura Poesis, Endless Death by José Gorostiza. The objective of this project is to incorporate digital illustrations to the poem according to Gorostiza's development. This work is under the supervision of the Dr. Alfredo Zárate Flores, professor of the Department of Art. Literary magazines in Mexico have established the development for cultural history in our country and became privileged space for intellectual development. The dynamism of these ways of communication and circulation that make their influence rather significant have allowed them to the formation of a professional profile for the writer, allowing us to be in contact with the other artistic phenomena. They make us participant in the philias and phobias of our artists. In addition, they allow us to be in contact with political and aesthetic considerations. One of those magazines is the Revista Contemporáneos, published between 1920 and 1932. In this cultural space lays the work of José Gorostiza and the meaning of this project, Ut Pictura Poesis, Endless Death. Gorostiza's essay evaluates literary expression under the sign of a certainty that precision of the expression gives. In what is possible to consider his literary theory, the Tabasco states, I like to think of poetry not as an event that occurs within man and what is inherent to him, to his human nature, but rather as something that has an existence on its own, in the outside world. Gorostiza develops his theory of poetry with the problem of sensitive appearances and the gaze that does not deepen. Starting from the recognition of the poetic problem, he tries to diagnose a failure, a fracture, both in knowledge and in the perception of the world. This allows that, for Gorostiza, the poet is not only the subject who contemplates the universe to differ, postpone the content of the object, but also, within his desire for knowledge, he seeks the phenomena of poetry that is found dispersed in the world. It can be initiated by language and manifests itself as a linguistic construction called a poem. The visual part is developed in a series of illustrations as a result of the interpretation of the poem. In conclusion, the Ut Pictura Poetry project, Endless Death by José Gorostiza, has taken the proposal of the stages in which the poem is constructed, from the point of view of the Tabasco poet and centered on the idea of Horacio and Simeónides' Deseos, that poetry is silent, painting the image that speaks, constructing this illustration that allows to say, everything said can be illustrated. Thank you for your attention.